Therapy was created for women. It was not created for men. You're talking to a man who has spent years in therapy, spent tens of thousands of dollars, used to come on social media and push men towards going to therapy. Women are diagnosed with depression 3 times more often than men, but men unalive themselves 4 times more often. The test they use for depression, the DSM-5, it's centered around how women show depression, which is sadness, hopelessness, grieving, crying. But men show depression completely different. They show it with anger, rage, addiction, workaholism. There's actually a test called the MDR-S22. When they use that to diagnose men's depression, the gender gap completely disappears. So the reality is, we're not testing men the right way. We're testing them like they're women. When a man finally decides to go get help, number one, they misdiagnose him. Number two, they usually just hand him a bottle of pills. And those bottle of pills lower his testosterone, his sex drive, make him feel less of a man. This is when a lot of men turn towards the manosphere, the red pill. They start to only fixate on surface level things, money, the way they look, alpha bullshit. They completely bypass the root problem of whatever's going on, whether it's depression, issues at home, addiction, abuse, silver bullet divorce, whatever it is. They bypass that. They think making more money and looking better is going to make everything great. But it actually makes things worse in the long run because it turns into loneliness, turns into isolation, turns into judging themselves too harshly, which a lot of times will lead to suicide. So what's the answer? All my research brings me back to the exact same place, which is nervous system regulation and brotherhood. And from there, it's working out, it's breath work, it's cold exposure, it's being with men, doing things with men, playing softball, building shit, being with other men who have gone through similar situations. That's the answer. It's that fucking simple. All my research brings me back to the exact same place. And I'm working on some things to give men the tools they need, but you got to do a lot of this yourself. That means you got to get the fuck out of the house and stop isolating yourself. But if you need help with any of this, if you're dealing with depression, divorce, anything, go to the link in my bio and I'll give you the blueprint to get through this stuff.